taking when it got to it. When I think about things exactly, sheep in the country. Hi guys. Today I'll just be whispering and also taking off this stuff gently on my hair. So I'll be doing this continuously. And scratch and I'm trying to remove this stuff on the hair gently. I don't know if you can see closely, you can see. Please, if you're coming across my video for the first time, can you like, share, and please subscribe. Please subscribe so as to be getting more videos like this. Kindly subscribe, please. So I'll just be whispering all through. I'm not gonna be chewing gum. It's gonna be whispering all through. So I'll be gently taking off the stuff from my hair, and I just wanted to pray for Nigeria because a lot of things are going on right now, and the truth is we need prayers. Nigeria need prayers. We need your prayers because next year is election and you can't even tell, like we can't even tell what will happen, what to go, whether things will go wrong or not. All we need to do is just pray. Just pray earnestly, pray for Nigeria. Just need your prayers, especially if you're not in Nigeria. We just need your prayers. There are lots of hardship in the country. So much hardship in the country. People can't really feed it, like people can't really feed it. People can't really have 3 square meals to eat. And all of these things are because of bad governance. Yes, bad governance. Our leaders are not trying at all. Our leaders, they're not trying. They're so selfish. Everything in patterns. They're so selfish. They're just working for their own selfish benefits, selfish gain. They don't care. They don't care about the masses. So it keeps happening. They just keep happening. Seriously, we need prayers. For some time now in Nigeria, it's been very pathetic because the bandits that are terrorizing the country, they keep abducting young children, young school children. And they just want the government those school children. They have been adopted and nothing happens. The government don't say anything about it. The bandits, they keep coming back and adopting more. Sometimes, in fact, sometimes when stuff like this happen, parents will just come out and cry. After crying, after a while, they are being forgotten. Is that bad? We need your prayers. Pray for Nigeria. Pray for our country. Our country is in a mess, total mess, really. And our leaders are not saying anything about it. Our leaders are so selfish. So selfish. It's just quite unfortunate. That's where we find ourselves right now. Sometimes I'll be like, when I think about the adoption of the young school children, those are one of the recent happenings in Nigeria. It breaks my heart, really. It breaks my heart because imagine yourself as a parent. How will you sleep at night knowing that your children have been adopted? It's so heartbreaking, like so heartbreaking. God forbid. These are what some parents are going through right now. And the government will just give them hope and just keep giving them hope. And sometimes it just gets news that some of the children have died in custody. It's so sad. Like every day, it's from one story to the other. From one bad story to the other. That's why we need your prayers. We need your prayers. In Nigeria, we need your prayers. We need your prayers, seriously. We need your prayers. But one thing we know is that the Bible said that there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. We'll just keep praying and hoping that God answers our prayers. Just keep hoping that God answers our prayers. Because the truth is that it's not funny anymore. Sometimes I'm like, today it could be school children, tomorrow it could be anyone. They are more closer than we ever thought. These bandits, they are more closer than we ever thought, really. And the only weapon we have against them is just prayer. Because we cannot fight though. We cannot fight. Sometimes when these bandits come and abduct people, those people just end up dying in their custody. You see, families mourning all the time. Seriously, we need prayers. We need prayers in this country. Real prayers. We need God's intervention. We need God to intervene. In our case, we need God to intervene, seriously. Because we cannot do anything on our own. We cannot matters because they keep giving them money, they keep sponsoring them, and sometimes there are people who sponsor them, they are main men, they are sponsored them actually people in the government. Can you imagine? Nigeria, my country, we need serious prayers in this country. Nigeria, we need your prayers, please. Just put us in your prayers. If there's a better way for you to call God to come to our aid, we really need it right now in our country, based on where we are now. We really, really need help and prayers. We need your prayers, really. We need your prayers, your prayers, your prayers. So that we need your prayers. We need your prayers. That's only the help we need right now, just prayers. So that Nigeria can be great again. So that help can come. We need prayers, we need help. We just need things to be right again in this country. We just need prayers so that things can be right again in this country. That's the stage we are right now. The stage where we need God's intervention to come. God's intervention so that things can be good for us again in this country. You can imagine what we are going through. You can imagine being in a country where the leaders care more or less about each citizen. We need prayers, we need help. In this country, things are just going wrong. Things are just going wrong. We need help. We need God's intervention. We just need God's intervention. God should just help us. God should just come through for us. A lot of insecurity, injustice. Seriously. A lot of injustice as well. A lot of injustice, like people are just going crazy. A lot of injustice. You must have to be close to the government for you to be able to excel in this country. Even if you're not doing the right thing, just know people in a country where all you need is to know people, and when you commit crime, you're not being penalized for it. That's the stage we are right now in our country, Nigeria. Once you know someone influential, you will commit crime and you get away with it. That's what's happening right now. We had at one point in Nigeria where all we need is God's intervention, like God's intervention, God's speedy intervention for things to be right again. All we need is God's intervention, like God's intervention. Can you imagine? So that's why I keep saying. That's why I keep saying we need prayers, like just prayers. We need God's prayers for things to start going on well again. In our country, we just need God's prayers. Just need God's intervention through prayers. Just need God's intervention, like God's intervention. We need God to intervene. God should just intervene and change the hearts of our leaders. So can have leaders that fear God. Right now we're just praying for leaders who fear God. So that's all that we need right now. Leaders that fear God. All the time to see. Death's always trapped by the ears. We need God's intervention. We need just God to just intervene and make things right again. Intervention. Go. Just continue to put us in your prayers and let's continue to pray and hope that the will of God will be done in our country, Nigeria. God will come through for us. God will intervene and give us good leaders. And give us good leaders. Leaders who will fear God. Leaders who will have the masses at heart. Leaders that will not oppress us. We are right now. It's just a point of leaving everything at the feet of Jesus and hoping for a miracle to happen, because it's only God that can perform the miracle that we desire. Kindly help me subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That's the only way you can support me and keep me in business. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Kindly subscribe. Share my video to go viral. Kindly subscribe. Subscribe. Kindly turn on the notification button to be one of my subscribers, so as we get some good videos like this. time to clear up the debts, one after the other, gently. So, right now, what do you think about this? Is it that sometimes it's debts, most times people really take care of their back ears and they don't remember to take care of the back of their ear. Sometimes some people don't remember to take care of the back of their ear. Sometimes people don't even know that you have to always wash the back of your ears very well, because I'm sure this is accumulation of debt. So this is to encourage you to always check the back of your ear, always scrub the back of your ear, always scrub behind your ears to maintain good hygiene. Always scrub your ears, because your ear is part of your body and it's part of the place you're supposed to give extra care to when you're bathing. So this one I'll be taking off this. Gently taking it off. You can see so much dandruff on her hair. So this has lots of dandruff and gently taking off the dandruff on the hair. Gently taking off the dandruff on the hair. So, next year election is coming up very soon, and the funny thing is that those leaders will still come back to be re-elected. They will come and they will campaign. They'll make lots of empty promises that they will not keep at the end of the day. Can you imagine? And one thing in Nigeria is that when during this time of campaign, the leaders are always fond of bribing the people. Yes, they always bribe the masses. As funny as that sounds, but that's the reality. They bribe the masses with foodstuffs. They give them rice, they give them beans. Sometimes they even give them money. They use material things to bribe them. Yes, because all they want is for you to vote for them. They will end up giving you things, bribing you. That's why in Nigeria, bribing and corruption is very, very rampant in Nigeria. Because it starts from the leaders. They like bribing. make empty promises, they will never fulfill. And those masses will just take the money. Can you imagine? They just take the money because they are hungry. They take this money and at the end of the day, those people will not do anything. They will not do anything. All the good roads they will promise the masses, they will not provide any of them. Seriously, we need help. Our government is messed up. Our government is in a mess. Our leaders are not trying at all. Our leaders are not doing well at all. Our leaders are. They're not doing well at all. They're so selfish. All of them. It's very, very hard for you to see a sincere politician in Nigeria. I'm telling you. Very, very difficult for you to see a sincere politician in this country. It's very, very difficult for you to see. All of them, they are so money conscious. They're always their pocket conscious. They want to just hit the jackpot. You can imagine that the present president of Nigeria, when he was fighting for the seat, when he was asked why he wanted to be the president, do you know what he said? Because it is my turn. So ridiculous. That sounds so ridiculous. So daft. It's a very daft way of thinking. Not because you're fit, but because it's your turn. Like they're using us to do turn by turn. And that's what they do. And not because you're competent enough, but because you just desire the seat and it's your turn. Because you've waited for people before you to just assume the position. Patiently waiting for your own turn, and it's finally your turn. And that's just it, because it's his turn. So it's not turn by turn. Imagine vying for your position in a country and struggling and fighting for you to be a president, and when you're asked why you really want to assume the position, or you could say just that it's because it's your turn. That's where we are right now in Nigeria. Our leaders just want to be there because it's their turn. Not because they have passion, not because they have something to offer, just because it's their turn. That's very sad. And that's why they mess things up when they get there, because it's not like they even understand the concept of leadership. It's just because it's their turn. Just because it's their turn. That's why we are praying for Nigeria for God to just bring a leader that will have the masses interested hearts. That's just it. We need someone who can think about us and not someone who can be fighting just because it's their turn. Imagine being in a country whereby all the leaders do is to just fight for positions. Imagine just being in a country whereby all the positions, the leader just want to achieve them just because it's their turn. That's to tell you how far our leaders can go when it comes to positions. They are so intoxicated with power. They are so intoxicated with power. They care so much about power. That's what they want. They just want that position. Next year, that's why we are praying to pray for our country that God should help us. God just give us a good leader, a new leader. We are tired of the current government, but they don't even want to go. They have failed, yet they don't even want to go. Like they're not even tired. They're not tired. They still want to just fight. They still want to fight. They still want to. Because they care so much about the position more than they care about the masses. A lot of things have gone wrong in this government. Yet, it will surprise you to know that they're not still tired. If it was in other countries, once the government is not doing well, they want to be the one to resign. Yes, they want to resign because they'll be feeling bad that, oh, they're not able to deliver and all that. You can never be obtainable in Nigeria. Any really we know say can never be obtainable. God can still do it. Still do something, and that's why we are just hoping on God and just praying that God comes through, because that's where we are right now. Only God can bring the change we desire at this junction. Men are so ready to fight with their last blood for this position. So the God should have the power to Just come to our rescue. This hair is so dirty. As you can see, it's so dirty. There's a lot of dandruff on this hair. So much dandruff on a particular hair. Was there a remedy for all of this? Like sometimes I keep asking myself, is there any permanent remedy for dandruff? Because if you have any solution, you can actually recommend. If you have any permanent solution for dandruff, please recommend. Kindly recommend if you have a permanent solution for dandruff. stopping by to watch. I really, really appreciate